Hi everybody, and welcome to another fun Genichiro stream. Yay, noise. So, yeah, my voice is a little ill-shot tonight, so I'm going to be talking a little bit lower. And I probably sound like I'm dying or something, but I assure you I'm perfectly fine. I just need to rest my vocal muscles and save what I have left currently for while I'm at work. So I'm going to sound like crap over the next couple of days. There's not much I can really do about that. It's just how it goes sometimes. Hopefully I'll be able to talk normally again by the end of the week. I think I've noticed a pattern as to how to save my voice during a subathon versus what will nuke it, and I realize that I have only myself to blame. So for those of you who were there, you probably noticed that every time someone did a hydrate redeem, I said something to the tune of, "Oh, thank goodness, I had kind of forgotten to drink water for a little while." I remember last time I did a subathon, I didn't have a problem. And that was the one subathon where I was constantly drinking liquid to keep myself going. And I realized that the first subathon I didn't drink as much liquid as I should have either. So I think the reason why I have vocal cords are fried is I stupidly did not drink enough water during my stream. Which, now I know. And lesson has been learned. So I know in the future that if I wanted to be able to speak again properly after a subathon, I should probably make sure to drink plenty of water during it and remember that I should be waiting for somebody to redeem a hydrate before I consume liquid, else I'm going to end up like this. So, does anybody wish to hear a funny IT story today? This is kind of a silly one. So, You know how many times I've complained that I frequently deal with people being dumb in regards to my computer hardware at my job? Well, in this instance, the idiot was myself. I made a little mistake when I was trying to send data to one of my scales earlier. So, for reference, all the scales that we use for weighing and pricing items that have to be sold by weight, we program via the network, which makes sense. You're not going to plug most of these things into USB or something like that, right? Generally, you want to leave them in place now. For these scales, because they don't have Wi-Fi built in, I still have to physically move them somewhere where there's a LAN cable, because the places where they're set up do not have LAN access, which is still fine. I don't mind plugging them into the network that way. And getting the information installed. A little while ago, I was having issues. I think I mentioned this before. I was having issues where it just seems like I was kept running out of available IP addresses for my devices. So what I ended up doing was change, or the other problem I would run into is something would take the IP address for something else, which is also bad. So what I ended up doing was I doubled the amount of IP addresses that were available. And for those of you who know networking, that means, hi Jathamir, how are you? As you can see from both the pinned message and the text at the bottom, while I am perfectly healthy and otherwise fine, my voice is completely fried from this weekend, so I can still stream. I have more energy than I seem to, but for the time being, I need to rest my voice, so I will be speaking a little bit lower and a bit more monotone, and as such, I kindly ask everybody not to do vocal redeems. If anybody does, I'll just refund the points, and if somebody keeps doing it, I'll get grumpy and not refund the points. Because there's a point where it's like, I said not to do a thing, and you do it anyway. Come on, man. So, anyway, my voice aside, that's also why I have the pacifier in the V2 model again. It's just my voice is a little shot. I need to speak a little quieter. The only acceptable vocal redeem to use right now is the natural voice reminder, which I know I tend to get a little excitable sometimes, so it's helpful to have a little built-in reminder to, hey, rest your voice or lose your voice, pick one. I was just talking about today's IT screw up, which, unlike the usual suspects for stuff at my job getting messed up, today's IT snafu was not committed by one of the ding-dongs at my job, but rather by myself in this instance. Because nobody is perfect and everybody makes oopsies, and I am not an exception to that. I'm sure that everybody is proud of what I managed to put together and happy for me and whatnot in different ways. It's not everybody who goes out of the way to express it. Much appreciated. So, I was commenting on how I needed to double the amount of IP addresses I had on my network because I kept running into issues where I was running out of assignable IP addresses, and the easiest solution for that was to double the amount available. So basically, what I ended up doing was I ended up doubling the amount of IP addresses on my DHCP server, and as such, I needed to go into all the relevant to network devices that did not use DHCP, so anything that had a fixed IP address. Like, for example, the point of sale server has a fixed IP address, and it has to, because you need to be able to refer to something at a static location in order for it to work. If something's moving around, then you can't refer to it if it's constantly moving around. Or at least not with the point of sale system we have in place. So you have to go into all these devices and you have to tell them, hey, the amount of IP addresses is now doubled. So you need to also look at these IP addresses. You have to look at this range as well for connections. If you don't do that for your static devices with static IP, and you try to talk to them, if they are outside of the subnet range on that device, they won't talk to each other correctly. This is relevant to today's screw up. So I needed to program update the data on one of the scales that I hadn't updated in a while, or two of the scales I should say. The first scale I updated didn't have a problem, but I was having a problem with the second scale and was driving me insane as to why I was having a problem with it. And I was trying everything. I was restarting the scale, I was restarting the host computer, I was looking to make sure that nothing had taken the IP address for the scale. I was doing all these things and none of it was working, and I had no idea why it wasn't working. Like, I couldn't ping it or anything, and then I was like, okay, let me try and see if I can ping the scale from another computer that's on our network. And that computer was able to do it without, the computer I used was able to do it without issue. And I was stumped as why can one computer ping it and not have an issue, yet I ask my other, my host computer for the scales to do that, and it just stares at me and it won't do anything. And it turns out that while I did update the subnet on one of the two scales, the subnet mask is what tells essentially what tells a device what addresses are valid. I had done that on the one scale, but I did not do that on the other one, so it wasn't able to connect because the host computer was out. The IP address of the data host computer was set to be outside of that, was currently outside of the range that the scale was programmed with. The second that I updated the subnet mask on that scale, suddenly my problem was solved. And I had realized that I had just wasted an hour and a half of my day on something that was ultimately very simple. So the lesson of the day is twofold. One, when you update one network, when you make a change to your network, do make sure to adjust all of your devices, or at the very least make note of which ones you have or haven't, or you will have a bad day. and 2, even the IT person makes IT mistakes, even if the IT person is one ultimately responsible for fixing it, and 2 realizes what it is. So nobody's perfect, and I often joke is like I don't make mistakes very often, but I do make them, and honestly, when I do make a mistake, it's somewhat refreshing to realize that I'm not 100% perfect. Like, I aspire to be as much without flaw as possible, but at the end of the day, I'm not a machine or anything of the like, and the occasional little tiny mistake that I make is a pleasant reminder that I'm still a sentient being rather than a machine, which is oddly comforting. I intend to get plenty of sleep, and I made sure to get myself plenty of sleep last night. And I've had issues where my voice was worn out before, and the solution is to just simply speak in a lower voice, try not to shout, make sure not to shout so much, and make sure to drink plenty of fluids. So, hi Archangel, how are you? Sorry if I'm not able to do my normal excited greeting. I do need to... If my vocal cords a little bit of a nap after the subathon yesterday. So, I'm going to be talking with a little bit lower of a voice today. The pacifier is a visual reminder of that. And I would kindly ask that nobody asks me to do any of my vocal redeems, and sadly that does include the one voice. As much as I like doing that one in particular, and as much as I like greeting everybody with a happy, excitable yay, I can't quite do that today. But give me a few days, I'll be back to normal. And I'll be back to sounding like my normal, excitable self. I will. I still want to talk to everybody. It's part of the fun of YouTubers is that you get to talk to an anime personality on your screen or other, character. And I do want to make sure that I'm able to offer that, even if I might not sound as excitable or happy as I normally am. I am, it sounds like I'm dying or am sick, but I'm perfectly fine. And I enjoy streaming too much to not do it. If I need to take a day off, then I am more smart enough to realize that there are times when you do need to skip a day, but just for my voice alone, I'll just speak a little lower. So if you happen to like ladies with a much lower tone of voice, I suppose this is going to be your good few days. And for those who like excitable me, don't worry. Peppy, energetic, happy Wan girl me will be back soon enough. Don't you worry. Now then, as much as I would like to keep talking about IT snafus and why drinking water is important for more than just what you think it is, there are indeed games to be played. So let us play the games. It is, after all, Sunday, and we play Touhou in these parts on Sundays. Given Touhou 20 a little bit of a break because I have been playing it with quite a degree of frequency, not to mention I did technically play it twice yesterday, since I played it at the beginning of the subathon and at the end. So, we're gonna go back to the past tonight with some PC98, because PC98 is really great. And I haven't played a PC98 game in a while, so I figured I should rectify that. After all, Mystic Square is pretty good. I mean, all the PC98 games are good, even highly responsive to prayers, despite it being a very different game from the rest of the series. Well, I think I'm good for the time being, Jack Mayer. We do have plenty of both honey and milk should I feel the need for that particular remedy, but for the time being I'll just stick to keeping my voice low. And the sad truth of the matter is that I can handle my voice pretty well outside of my job, but I can't simply not speak or not interact with people while I'm at work, so I do have to save what little bit of my voice I have left for that. And as such, I can't rest my voice fully. Now, there's no fear of anything particularly bad happening to my vocal cords. I just, when I'm not at work or if I'm streaming, I need to tone it down a little bit from my normal happy-go-lucky self. Now then, last game. Because if Zune won't bring Nemo back, I'll do it myself. Hi Kuro, how are you? I sound a little worn today, but it's not because I'm sick or anything. It's because I had worn out my vocal cords a little bit during the subathon that I did this weekend. I'm going to be speaking in a low voice for the next few days. And unfortunately, I won't be able to do any of my local routines. But give me a few days and I'll be back to normal. It's not the first time that I have accidentally shot out my vocal cords while doing a marathon stream. So I already know one, what I'm in for, two, what I need to do to get myself back to normal. I don't have text-to-speech set up on my computer, Jathemir. If I did, I would consider it, but then the other problem is I don't know what exactly system Zentria has set up, and that she could play games freely while still using her text-to-speech. If I had to fathom a guess, I'd say that she probably has a setup where she has a speech-to-text, and then that speech-to-text thing goes to her text-to-speech program, because I can't think of any way that somebody could play games and be able to type at the same time unless they had an extra set of hands. Of course, there's also the possibility that Zentria is actually two people, but I mean, if that's the case, or whether that is or isn't the case is really none of my business. She is who she is, and that's who she is. How she is her business and her choice to reveal what she wishes to reveal. The only thing she's revealed is that uses a text-to-speech program that's customized for her. Anyway. The app's long enough. I must game. Because games are pretty fun. And we gotta get Mima back into the saddle again. Hello, Cinnamon Ball. How are you? Sorry I sound like this. I have to give my voice a little bit of a break after this weekend. That's good, Cinnamon Roll. Sadly, I can't give you the good girl tonight. That's okay. I'll have plenty of chances to call you good girl again. When you get back from Minnesota tomorrow. Also, spoiler warning, I'm probably gonna crush your spine when you get home tomorrow, so have fun with that. A custom wheelchair, you say? Hopefully of the variety that can get paid for by the old health insurance. Also, new nose ring. In addition to all the other changes that you said that you've made, I'm going to have so many surprises. Sarah's about to learn that Mima goes where Mima pleases. see Cinnamon Roll, I see. I'm honestly looking forward to all the surprises that you have in store. But yet I'm going to crush your spine, like in the good way, of course. That's the correct reaction to fighting Mima. I say, wow. That's unfortunate. I missed the bomb pickup item. That bomb's not worth taking a hit over though. Oh good, I managed to get the full power. Excellent. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that you ended up tossing your cookies now. I trust you're feeling a little bit better now. Things that you never say number one to Mima. Thanks to Jonesy to Mima number one. You don't tell Mima to not hold back. The only kind of people that do that are certifiable badasses, of which Louise is not one of. Walked into one of the lasers by accident. That would have been unfortunate. You almost blacked out at your friend's parents' house. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Cinnamon Roll. One of my favorite tracks in this game. increasing the hypes is always a good thing. Also, I got my Dream Bonus Max back, which means that point items are worth their maximum amounts no matter where I am on the screen, which is helpful for getting a higher score. Not that I'm obsessed with doing score runs or anything, but it is nice to get a high score. It makes me feel like I'm improving. One of the nice things about Lima is her shot is relatively powerful and she can help bosses if you're able to stay under them long enough to do so. It is quite convenient. I think I can safely say that Sunny has missed you too, Cinnamon Roll. She's been spending a lot more time in my room while you're gone, which makes sense because I'm keeping my door open, and she does like sleeping on my bed. She's also been waking me up again, which she wasn't doing for a little bit, and I'm pretty sure she's doing that because she doesn't have you around to help give her attention like she normally does. But don't worry, Cinnamon, I've been making sure to give Sunny gloves. Ah, yes, this is the first time that we meet Alice. Shouldn't wish to fight Mima, that's a bad idea. That was unfortunate. I ended up taking a death and then wasting a bomb because I didn't get the death bomb off in time. Go now. Gallus has learned a valuable lesson. Thank you for the hydrates again. As I think I can say with confidence that if people wish to spam hydrates, well, within reason of course, and natural voice redeems, that is much appreciated, as it sometimes you need little reminders. The natural voice, especially if I start getting a little too loud. Have a good night, Jathemir. Get yourself some quality Jather sleep. Because of both the bomb usage and the death, that's gonna take me a moment to get my dream bonus back. Hello, Sunny. How are you doing? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, good, I got my dream bonus back to max. And I ran out of it. That's also good. Ah, Louise is back to try it again. And for some reason she has red eyes and blue hair now. And the magic aura. I guess she decided to power up after getting her butt handed to her last time. I'll give you pets when I get to the end of this stage. Meow. 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 I've got to stop doing that. Hitting the bomb after I die isn't really helping it. I've already died. And these images are just a wee bit more sensitive to it. Pets for the Sunny, because she's a good little Sunny. Sunny around here after all. Oh, and there she goes. They just got back from the Rockies. Oh, you were able to hear her a little bit? Sunny, Mommy says hi. I'm not interested in Sunny anymore. There's somebody else who's here. Both of these two have separate levels of life. And whoever you defeat first, you have to face the other solo. I can tell you from experience that he wants to go after Yuki. My patterns are much more simple by comparison. Like that. You want to do like that. Also, Mai's a bit of an asshole secretly. She acts shy about the second that Yuki is gone, so she's just like, oh yeah. Bye-bye, dead weight. I saw that bullet too. I can't believe I got hit by that. And down she goes. As many have done before you, my Nima is no joke. Considering that I haven't played this one in a while, I thought made to stage 5 was pretty nice. Oh good, I got another one. That will definitely help. Yumeko and Shinki are not pushovers by any means. is this stage? 5 garages, something else. The biggest threat here are the rapid fire aim shots from the blue fairies, but if you can dodge around everything, you'll generally be okay. Time for Yumiko to learn what happens when you miss with Nemo. Got myself cut off there for a moment. Ah yes, now we have lasers and swords. Well, it seems I beat my previous high score, so that's good. It seems that I am indeed a little bit better. Well, let's see if I can beat Shinki. let's try and see if we can make Shinky sad. For attempting to take on Mima. That was a panic bomb. I forgot how annoying those things were. Real things chase you around if you don't move around a lot. They're pretty annoying. Oh hey, it's Byakuran's spell card. You know the one. I wonder where Byakuran found inspiration from. Oh neat, and database are super nice. Oh, that's a more entertaining, wasn't it? This is what if Shinky has ever done anything. The world seems to be on fire right now. Which, seeing as it's her world, I'd say that that's probably bad. Oh, I do seem to have gotten the 1 CC. Oh, I've quite well shattered my old high score on this one. And so I've gotten just a little bit better. Well, that's just mean, Mima, but it's Mima, so. Like how Shinky's right, even if you are a god, there's no shortage of gods in your world. Mima goes where Mima pleases. It's either an insult or a compliment, and I'm not sure which. Mima wearing bed sheets to look more like a ghost has gotta be some crazy kind of meme. Hi Afro, how are you? Sorry I'm not able to do my normal excitable greeting. voice is a little sad from the subathon this weekend. Also, I just realized something. If they're both standing on the ground, and as you see for the bombs, Mima has feet in this game, then Mima is really tall and Rainbow is really short. Oh, I'm sure it will, Afro. Thank you, thank you. You know, it's not the first time I've killed my voice on a Sepathon. I realized my mistake. It was I kept forgetting to drink water and kept having to be reminded by everyone. That's probably why my voice got fried. Whereas the one Subathon I did where I remembered that, I didn't have a problem. So, remember to drink water, everybody, or you'll end up having a pacifier shoved in your mouth and not being able to speak very well. Mima be like, well, I like fighting people, so this is fine. I should try to do a Yuka run next. It's nice that my first run for the night was on CC. Especially after my Toho 20 attempts, or not. I did get a 1cc on my Toho 20 attempts during the subathon. Also, ads are about to hit, so I won't start the next run until after ads are over. It's honestly good timing to have that happen after our run. Yeah, what's funny is after getting through everything, it's literally just only my voice is bad. Like, I feel okay for the most part. I mean, I feel a little sleepy, but I feel like the subathon alone isn't why that is. Game from 1998, 27-year-old game. Put some more effort, try to score more. Ouch. I feel that. I should probably adjust the locale settings because I think something's a little screwed up. I guess why. I know what order all the letters are in. That's how I'm able to spell out my name, by the way. Everything's fine here, which is strange. Okay, give me one moment, if you will. Okay, now in theory, that should solve my issues. My way selective thing. The quote-unquote game capture for Echo Project, which is the PC media that I'm using, works when it feels like it, so I was using the window capture, and when I reset everything, the locale apparently decided to start capturing with game capture mode again. I always have to keep game capture enabled even if something won't render correctly, because that's the only capture that I have that will capture audio from the game. Now then, let's see if we can bring the magic with Yuka. Because I spent a lot of time playing as Raven and a little bit of time playing as Marissa, but I mean, how often do you get to play as Mima or Yuka? And the answer is Mima in some Peace and Idiot games, and well, aside from the Desperate Flower View, this is your only playable Mima game, or Yuka game. So. Not to mention, this is OG Yuka, who's well, you'll see her dialogue soon. Now, Yuka's shot type is not as powerful as Mima's is. Yuka is more about coverage and spread than power. As odd as that would be to hear as a descriptor for the inventor of the Master Spire. I would say that wide shot types are great for stages and okay for bosses, or simply because the increased coverage means you can focus a little bit more on dodging, but the shots themselves don't have as much power. If you want to quote-unquote melt something, you have to basically hug that something, and when it's firing things that can take you out in one hit, that's not ideal most of the time. It should also be noted that Yuka doesn't move particularly fast, and this is great if you're doing micro dodging, but less great if you're trying to, say, catch an item before it drops below the screen. Still though, Yuka's personality on display here is definitely a thing. Just in case you thought Mima was bad. Also, I like how Yuka frequently says, "I will kill you," with a smile on her face. And honestly, if Yuka really did want to kill something or someone, I have no doubt that they wouldn't be conversing with her afterward if she actually meant it. Okay, leading a hit on stage 1 is not ideal. Ready to meet from a few minutes ago that got on CC. Where'd that me go? Did that me come back? So don't worry guys, I'm definitely not drinking any alcohol whatsoever. Nope, none at all. Why would you say or ask me if I was drinking alcohol and so forth? I'm not. I don't have no needs to consume alcohol. I can go a night without it. The peach sake I have is delicious. Apparently the same company makes a lychee soju, sake. They say lychee sake, which I'm very excited to try at some point. I recently discovered that this particular sake brand can be sold in my store because it happens to be kosher. Which means I ordered one of each flavor to sell at my store. I'm hoping that others will like it as much as I do. For those who are curious, the brand is Hana. And they make an apple, peach, lychee, and yuzu flavored sake. One of my cosplay friends brought the apple to a convention, which is how I learned about them. And my lovely little cinnamon roll decided that she liked it, so I decided I would try and get some. And as luck would have it, or not have it, your perspective, only one place that sells alcohol in this area. By area, I mean anywhere like remotely near here. Like I want to say the nearest location is a good at least half-hour away depending on traffic. There's only one that sells this brand of sake, or rather a specific chain that sells it. But I guess I can fix that since apparently I'm able to order it from my store. The distributor of the product is one that I'm familiar with, because they also distribute some lovely wines as well that I'm familiar with. So it all works out, and it also makes sense that everything is kosher, because it's a distributor that I primarily deal with for wines, for Jewish wines that come from the Middle East. So, surprised they have sake, but I'm not complaining. It just means I get to support a company that happens to distribute product that I happen to enjoy, and I happen to find yet another product that I enjoy from them. So everybody wins, including Cinnamon Roll, because that means that we can more easily obtain the sake that she enjoys. And down she goes. Ended up taking a long time. We didn't kill her at all, though. We just kind of beat her. She's still alive. There's here. Ah, no prize. I get the bomb items. When that everything exploded, I was not in the area. Ah, gosh, it looks like I've been restricted to full power. That was a dream next time that I just let fall down. That's unfortunate. Oh, it looks like we're in space, so yeah, sure, alien makes sense. Always smarter than she lets on. Here, I'm not having a good run of it right now. You know, it's funny that Mimo one was really good, but this one is kind of not so great. I mean, I think a lot of it is that I'm just a little bit tired. A little bit tired, and also I may or may not have consumed a little bit of the drinky. I mean, it's not impossible for me to pull this run back from the brink, considering how many lives I had at the end of that Mimo. I know the patterns I know what to steal. And the answer as to what to do is definitively not that. Oh, I was being serious, it's just I am a little EP. Anyway, I did get a 1cc, which means I'm going to do a couple of extra stage runs on the water half of stream. And since I got a 1cc Mima, I will be using Mima for this. Let's see what happens. Hello, Sunny, welcome back. Hello, you little fuzzball, you. You're meowing so much, son. I think she really misses her mommy. What? Her mommy will be back soon. It's okay, Sonny. Your mommy will be back soon. She misses her mommy, I can tell. That's why I'm making sure to give her a little extra love. Okay, let's give that extra stage a shot. Maybe after petting the kitty, I'll have a little bit better luck this time. That was unfortunate. Well, that was just mildly annoying. 2 lives, no bombs, extra stage boss. Well, that should be good. Oh hey, Alice is back. And it looks like she's actually going to use her Grimoire this time. Guess I managed to piss her off enough to make her take me seriously. I wonder if I made her mad. I'll think of that in a shot. Oh, no, it seems I didn't fix my problem. Grade A shooter. Use bombs to survive. That's good advice. do wish there was a quick restart available. Sadly, that quality of life improvement hasn't come along quite yet. Okay, that was just a little bit. Well, this run isn't going so great. The last run went much better than this one. Okay, I tried doing this, haven't found using foam. I probably should have just let one go off. Let's give it another go. how the playing cards are effectively standing on the playing carpet in space. Three points. Not in a little bit better position than I was last time. Problems this time. Let's see what happens this time. Yeah, I've seen this before. It's just so nice bullshit. Hi, Sunny. Meow. 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 Was nobody giving you attention, Sunny? Oh, she's distracted by outside. Just currently sitting in the windowsill. Apparently, outside is a little bit more interesting to her when I have the windows open. Oh, I have 3 lives this time. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let's see if I can do something with it. Okay, let's give it another try, shall we? At least I'm making it now. That's good. What is up with that run? Okay, let's try this again, this time without the use. I'd like to get one more run to Alice. I'm not sure that's gonna happen though. I think I had my my good runs already. Well, as good as I'm just gonna get. I don't know why I'm suddenly having a problem with this sequence. Many answers, it's probably just because I'm a little worn out. And now I'm gonna end up at Alice with 2 bombs. So I know I'm gonna end up using one during this. I just know myself. It's not impossible. It's not likely, but it's not impossible. I'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Why did I say not impossible? But I also said not likely. Okay. I'll probably give it a couple more tries, but first I'm gonna run ads. So don't go away now, everybody. We'll be right back. Should probably use this time to use the little girl's room. Alright. We'll do 2-3 more runs and then we'll wrap up. See how this run goes. I think I got one more good run in me. So let's hope it's a good one. Well, I said it was literally one more good run. I have one more run in me, let's hope it's a good one. That was not a good run. That was very stupid of me. I was like, well, let's see if I can wake up some points off of raising, and then just didn't bomb. Well, let's see if I can turn this around by just doing stupidly well against Alice. Although I don't see you'll be able to get past her second phase at all. Alright, as much as I want to... Hi, Joey. How are yous? I was actually just about to wrap up because I'm a little sleepy and my voice is a little worn out. Because I do focus on rest and recovery right now more than anything else. Otherwise, I would probably do another 20 attempts on Alice. Ooh, night showers are nice. They're comfy. Although I personally prefer a morning shower because it helps me to wake up. Because I am not a morning person. I prefer my EPs. But the problem of having a job is sometimes you have to get up in the morning. Oh hey, at least I got a good 1cc run today. That's always nice. And I got to bring Mima back. That's even nicer. I also like that my first run of the day was a 1cc. That always feels nice. Mima's just a killer. Mima knows what she's doing. And by knows what she's doing, it's knows how to scare the crap out of anyone and let them know quite handily that they didn't mess with the wrong person should they decide that they wish to pick a fight with the vengeful spirit. It makes sense. This is Mima at her strongest. I mean, she's so powerful in this game, she has feet and legs. She's achieved peak power. That's probably the very reason why Zune didn't bring her back. If she continued her power scaling increase up to 6, then she would be an unstoppable nuke. That's my new headcanon, and nobody is going to take it from me. Well then, now that we've successfully Touhou Sundayed, let's see if I can't find a nice place to drop you all off to. Let's see who's on right now. We've got Code, we've got Harper, we've got Lixie, we've Pahi, we've Cheery, No Slam, Tikanoa, Kay. We have Slumpies, and we have Soul on. I think I just raided Soul not too long ago. It's been like a bit since I last raided, so we'll go ahead and we'll give her some loving. Alrighty. If you are a follower, use this raid message. And if you are a subber, go ahead and use this raid message. And all that's left for me to say is, have yourself a good night, day, whatever time it is in your area of the world. And God's willing, we'll see you here tomorrow night where we'll do some cleanup in the lovely city of Chicago. While we may have finished the main story for Watch Dogs, we still have a bunch of side missions to do, and gosh darn it, I don't want to just leave all this fixer contract sitting there. That's money on the table, even though I don't really need the money. So, until then everybody, have yourself a good night, day, whatever time it is in your area of the world. And God's willing, hopefully we'll see you here tomorrow. Till then, take care everybody. Bye bye. Wine noises.
Just your smile. Just don't